Well, a very good afternoon and the warmest of welcomes to you all. Welcome along here on behalf of the good team at EVES to our auction room. My name is Louis MacDonald. Absolute pleasure to be your auctioneer for today's proceedings, but more simply here in the capacity to help you on your journey to ownership. Round the room, a couple of acknowledgements and introductions to make. Firstly, to our vendors, thank you so much for entrusting us with the marketing of your property. On my right, your left, Mr. Tony Grindle, our company director. At the rear of the room, Tanya Swain, our general manager, and again, Nikki Tracy, our sales manager. On my right-hand side, there you are, Tanya, hello.
Hi.
On my right-hand side, Tanya again, and Robin will be assisting with the technology, arguably the hardest job of today's proceedings. So, on the technology, if you do get lost, bids will be displayed up there on the screen to guide you along. And of course, Mr. Richard Lyon at the rear of the room will have been working alongside you every step of the way, ensuring that you have all the documentation required for your purchasing decision this afternoon. And of course, buyers, to that documentation I shall refer to you now. You will have been supplied with a copy of those auction terms and particulars from which we work. It will come as no surprise that our vendor has set that confidential reserve price. Subject to that reserve price being reached, the property will be sold to the highest bidder. I may nominate the sum in which bidding may be increased, however, not here to place limitations on you, so best of luck in your chosen strategy. Our owners have given me the exclusive right to bid on their behalf. That is what is known as the vendor bid. Any vendor bids that I do place will be clearly identified to you as such. Ironically, I shall use the term vendor bids. Rest assured, any of those vendor bids I choose to place will only be placed at a level well below that reserve price where the property is clearly not for sale. Round the room, you will see a number of agents, one agent for this lot on the telephone. Rest assured, I have cited the relevant documentation, so bid confidently against your competition here on the telephone. Buyers, I may refuse a bid if I do not deem it in the best interests of our owners. If a dispute does happen to arise during the bidding, I will simply determine that dispute by returning to the last level of undisputed bidding and proceed forward from there. On the fall of the hammer, buyers, if you happen to be our lucky purchaser here this afternoon, your obligations are twofold. Sign your name on that memorandum of contract and pay a deposit equal to a mere 10% of that purchase price. Buyers, that's your only obligations here this afternoon. So with that, I take you to lot number 1, and of course the good team at EVES are floating around the auction room if you require any assistance. Lot number 1, 9 Dip Road, Camo, Whangarei. More formally described as an estate in freehold comprising of a sum 604 square metres, more or less, being lot 2, deposit plan 211351 with a record of title volume NA139B, volume 686. Vacant possession awaits you with that settlement date of 15 working days from today. So 3 weeks from today, the keys could be yours. So number 9, Dip Road. Perfectly positioned on Dip Road, of course. Perfectly positioned on Dip Road to make use of that Camo West section, and that section, of course, well established there with that and the privacy with those trees that surround your home there. Accordingly, Hurapaki Primary just over the road, not only an opportunity on offer to purchase a property, 9 Dip Road today, but of course the opportunity to secure a place at that very sought after school. Iconic New Zealand 1950s home with solid traditional construction featuring both timber weatherboards and those polished timber floors. Plenty of room to add your own personal touch, while of course adding value to the property. Only thing that is foreseen to dip here is the road. Short walks to the Camo village, and of course wee country strolls into that countryside. Further up the road, large gin and tonics await you on that spacious deck in those summer evenings. So all that await you now as I put myself into your hands as I seek for that opening bid, opening offer. What's that number to be, buyers?
430.
At 430,000, sir. Certainly an optimistic start, but very well to you, sir. 430,000, and I'll take 100,000 on top to keep us going at 430,000, chasing down that 530.
500.
At 500, couldn't be short at 70,000. Okay, we'll take your 500,000. 470,000. Take us to 550 to keep us going, sir.
500.
500,000, very good, optimistic again, but welcome back at 500,000 now. 500,000, still chasing down that 550,000.
Okay, yeah,
550,000 bid against you, sir, at 550,000 at the back now. 550,000 against you, the bid now at 550.
570.
570, good choice. 570 at 570,000 against you on the phone, Jaden. At 570,000 in the front of the room. At 570,000.
620.
At 620,000, a good jump at 50. There was that 50 I was looking for earlier. It's come in now at 620,000 against you, sir. At 620,000. Go another 50. Take us to that 670.
625.
Are you sure, sir? Slowing down this early in the game, are you sure with that 5?
It depends where you see value.
625, I'll take you to be good sport, bidding all the way at 625,000. What's at the bid, King? At 625,000 against you on the phone in the room.
635.
At 635 with the 10s. Offer that 10 back to you, take us to 645 at 635,000 at the rear of the room. Call it 645 on your behalf, sir?
640.
At 640, fair enough, sir. At 640,000. At 640,000 to bid now against you again at the rear of the room. 645,000. Here we are, 640,000 at the front. Keep it in the 10s, take it to 650,000.
655.
655, 15, rise hard to pick the pattern here this afternoon at 655. At 655, I offer again that 10 to you.
57.
657? 657. 657 now. 657,000 to bid. At 657 going once.
667.
667. 667.
668.
668, one on top, 668 now. At 668,000, going to stick with the 10s, take a 678 at 668,000. 2-horse race at the moment.
678.
At 678 now. At 678,000 the bid, the rear of the room. Come back to us, sir. Are you sure? Have we seen your best? At 678,000. First call now at 678,000. Second call, chasing down that 10 to take us to 688, but I welcome your bid. Looking forward to seeing your number at 688,000 now, the bid. At 678,000 now for the third time. Very well, folks. My absolute pleasure to announce to you that it is on the market and we sell away for the want of a better bid. So at 678,000 and we're on the market, make no mistake, it will be sold to the highest bidder. At 678,000, selling away that opportunity. Are we all done? Have I seen your best? Anything from you folks? At 678,000, are we all done? At 678,000 for the first time, selling away that opportunity on Dip Road. At 678,000 now, selling away. Second time now at 678. Third, I have to be fair to the party on the phone. At 678,000.
Sorry, do we hold it? We're holding it?
Bid is with you. Bid is with you. For the third time now at 678,000, it is going. It is going now. And it is gone and sold. Thank you for your spirited bidding. Thank you all for your attendance. If you are on your journey to ownership, the good team at EVES are happy to help. Thank you so much for your attendance.